Welcome to the Humanizing Work Mailbag, where we answer questions from the Humanizing Work community.
If you've got a question you've been noodling on, email us at mailbag@humanizingwork.com and we'll see if we've got a good answer for you. Now, in episode 26 of the Humanizing Work Show, which is called Is User Story Fatigue a Real Thing?, we said that we don't like EPICS, and we mentioned that if anyone wanted to know why, they should let us know. And within a few hours, Ryan Johnson shot us an email because, well, he wanted to know why we don't like EPICS. So Ryan, this answer's for you. In our experience, EPICS tend to be like scope magnets. Like they go around attracting potentially related things. So instead of being clear, tight descriptions of user value, they start to become thematic. And this makes them simultaneously too large and too small to be useful in a hierarchical backlog.
For example, a team building a website for a public library might find themselves with a search for books epic. This would act as a container for user stories representing all the different varieties of search that they and their stakeholders can think of, by title, by ISBN, by author, by subject, by city it was published in. This epic is too small in that no amount of search by itself provides a meaningful impact for users. Search without the ability for librarians to get books into the system, or for patrons to borrow a book, for example, is only a small piece of a marketable feature, or a large piece if you have 50 different ways of searching.
And at the same time, this epic's too big in that some of those search stories are much more valuable than others. Some of the lower value ones should probably never be built, and they certainly shouldn't delay the release of the high value stories.
So instead of epics, we prefer what are called minimum marketable features, or MMFs, as the container for user stories. MMFs cut across themes to provide enough value for users to be worth shipping. That's what marketable means. Enough value to be worth shipping. So a little bit of search, but a little bit of several other things put together. And product owners can prioritize those. Teams can focus on building one at a time. If you want to learn more about MMFs, click on the link in the show notes, and we've got an article that explains where they came from and a little more detail about them.
And all that said, tools like Jira and several others still call the container for user stories epics. So if you're using a tool like that, call them epics if you need to, but treat them like MMFs. So Ryan, we hope you found this answer useful. If anybody watching the show would have a different answer, we'd love to hear other ways that you think about this. And if so, let us know in the comments.
And as always, like and share the video if you found it useful, and be sure to hit subscribe so you get notified when we post new videos like this one.